G'day fellow survivors, Raidzero AU here and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Episode 3, Making Up for My Mistakes. Okay, so I'm over here just collecting resources, mainly because of my own stupidity. Making the wrong items, so I'm just grabbing anything I can. Also, all of this goes towards experience, so hopefully before long we'll get our light armor, or as I like to call it, the survival suit. And we'll grab these, and we'll grab these. It's all XP. I'm just grabbing as much resources as I can, just off the surface, because the other thing we're going to want is a drill. But in order to use the drill, we're going to need some promethium. And I think, if memory serves me correct, so I'm pretty sure this planet doesn't have promethium. The only place we're probably going to get it is in some of these bodies of water, maybe some crystals down there to start off with. So that's what we're aiming for. Not much iron. Been getting a lot of silicon and copper. But there's some energy bars here. Probably have something to eat, and we can make some more. Iron down here. But what have we got? We've only got 6 iron. We've got 58 copper. Carbon there, crushed stone. 18 silicon, so not huge amounts of silicon, but okay. I'm very comfortable and satisfied. It's nice. Copper is going to come in useful for ammo, so we should grab it, even though we've got a decent amount of it. While we're here, more protein. Some more fibres, more copper. We're going to have to start heading back soon, but I'm obviously in the copper belt. Those. It's a bit of iron here. Whereabouts on the map are we? Okay, so just in this area. You know what? Let's just concentrate on iron and then start heading back. Silicon doesn't hurt either. Alright, looks like we're coming into the iron belt. Those. definitely be nice to have a little bit of armour. Just as a little bit of protection. It's only light armour, but that also allows us to stay underwater. And we're definitely going to need it if we're going to go into space at some stage, which we are. Get the silicon. Fibers. That is all. We got one of those. Yeah, that looks like it's all titanium. Iron here. Bit more over there. We must be getting close to getting another level. So grab these. That's all XP. There we go, level 7. That's the level we wanted. Nice. Alright. More iron. Keep grabbing it because we do want to keep leveling. Okay. Show on HUD. Okay. Resource over here. We'll have a look at just to uncover it. Whoop. We don't have a jetpack at the moment. Whoop. We've got down here. Iron deposit. Nice. Sun's starting to go down. And a copper deposit. Something there that probably wants to try and eat me. Okay. Their base over that way, so let's start heading that way. If we see any iron on the way, we'll grab it. Otherwise, we're just going to beeline it. And the chances are I'll probably miss some. Get a bit of lag here and there. Grab the odd plant here and there. Just for the XP. This is all the titanium. And this is where we came across our slimy friend. Good to know there's grain out here. So, oh, that sounds like something trying to follow me. Yep. Oh, my aim is terrible. There we go. The meat off him. Here we are, back at base. Much to look at the moment. Okay. Let's just dump all this in here. Flora token. Yeah, you can go in there. A small fuel tank. Okay. So, base. What we want is we're wanting the fuel tank. Have we not unlocked that? Base. Fuel tank. Unlock it. Unlock the cargo boxes. That's all okay. Solar panels would be nice, but we're just going to hold off for the moment. Small constructor, large constructor. But what we definitely want to do is we want to come down here, light ammo, unlock, and tools, drill, unlock, multi-tool, unlock, ore scanner. Sure. Sniper rifle. Yeah. We'll unlock them. Hover vessel. Let's have a look here. Fuel tank. 22 points. Generator. 2 points. Container controller. Container controller or wood. Ammo. Gatling gun. Mini gun turrets. We need RCS. Thrusters. We need hover engines. Harvester booster is always useful. Cockpits. Got that. Shutter doors. Detectors, nice. And some spotlights. Okay, we've got 22 points left, but that's a fair bit of stuff unlocked. So, now if we go to base, We want a fuel tank. Did we do the small constructor? Can't remember. We definitely want 2 doors. And cargo box. There's our 2 doors. And there's our cargo box. Okay. Alright. The other thing I should look at is... did we unlock any lights? We've got lights available to us, so we should make some lights. Probably 3 if we can. Base. Bed would be nice. Maybe we can't make them in this constructor. Okay, so we did that. We haven't got the small constructor, have we? Okay. Small constructor. We can be doing that. Okay. Fuel tank. Access that. Oop. Oop. Hang on there. Stick a bit of fuel in there. Cargo boxes. We can go there. We can go in there. Doors. Need to get the doors in. And so we've got all our windows. Okay, we're enclosed. Nice. So bed, constructor. Okay, constructor can come over here for now. Right, assign a container from drop down. That one. And it'll go out to the same one. Right, so now what we need to do is transfer everything over. Except crushed stone. Oop. You know what? Bring the crushed stone over. Just bring everything. Leave you in there. Don't need you. Trying to remember what the easy way to transfer things is. I've tried Alt, I've tried Control, tried Shift. It'll transfer them down into here, but that's it. Okay, and then on this one, input and just get you to make a whole lot of that. Okay. Now surely we can transfer everything over and then transfer everything back. See, shift works from here. Fridges. Okay, we've got a fridge. Not sure. Cellulose. Buds. Rain. Okay. Let's see if we can make some. Just sort those. Construction queue, right. Base. Lights, 2, 3. But we're going to need to turn that base on. There we go. Turn the power on. That should now be working. We've got one light there. Which can go there. Ugh. Lights. It's not very powerful, is it? Devices. Light 1. Here we go. Intensity. Let's just, and range. Okay. Ooh, probably a bit bright, but that's okay. We'll work on that. At least we can see what we're doing now. All right, what else have we got in here? We've got the fridge. So I think the fridge will come over here. And we've got our bed. Which we'll probably put here. So it's got a bit of a view. And then in the fridge, we can put in all this stuff. Okay. Getting a bit of radiation from the generator. Okay, now what do we need? We are going to need the locker. Armor locker. Unlock that. In here, armor locker, make me one of those. Here, here. Just make 4 of them. There. Make me one of those. So light armor. Can we make... Make the multi-tool. We can't make the drill from here. Is that right? SMG, assault rifle, sniper rifle, harvester. Okay. It's alright. So, in order to do that, we are going to need to make the large constructor. All good? Right, where's the large constructor? Can I make one of those? So in here, we've got that and that. 2 more lights, which can go outside, but... Okay. Then we've got our armor locker. And then in here, we can put on our armor. Nice. Now, use to take off your helmet so that you're not using up oxygen. We've got 375. Is that done? Large constructor. Probably means we can salvage this. Okay. And have we got room to put that in? It's yeah, that should fit in there. Oh. So this one now we should be able to make it's the multi-tool. There's the drill. We don't have an energy matrix. What do we need for an energy matrix? Cobalt. Interesting. Okay. Wonder if we can loot one of those from somewhere. You know what? I think I'm going to end up having to make one of these. As much as I don't particularly like them, we're going to need to get out and about. There. Come in here, go blocks and concrete blocks. Let's make me some concrete. We need to get out and about, so what we got in here? Well, 16 of those. Okay. They can just be working away. I'm going to place that down right now. Fuel. That'll do. Alright. We've got some stuff sorted out. It's not the neatest thing in the world, but we will work on that. Got some lights. What's going on out there? Oh, it's one of those butterflies. That's nice. But we should also now have... to use the light you need to close your helmet, but then you should have a light. There we go. One other thing I probably should look at making is... be under these. Put the O2 tank. Water generator. In here, water O2 condenser. Probably could make a couple of those. We can go in there. That can go back in there. And what we got? 8 points. So base food. That one. Okay. We're going to have to start working on maybe looking at a hover vessel next. But we need to do a bit of exploration, see if we can find some places. We need it. We need an energy matrix. So that's all there is to it. Now we did just make ourselves one of those. Okay. And then we need to give it some energy. There we go. That's got a decent amount of time. So that'll just make us some small oxygen bottles, which we can use. We will be working on more than that, but so I think next episode we're going to head out on the hover bike and see what we can find. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero AU, signing out.